First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Shane McClanahan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. And that's way high. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. In the air, right side. Low, hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And here is Jackson Merrill. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yu Darvish. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The other way, and foul ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Into center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Lau at the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. Darvish delivers. That's outside. And it's 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for you, Darvish.
Batting third.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Outside.
No, that's out.
1-0. Two outs.
Nope, ball.
Center field. Merrill makes the play, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Machado.
Come on, Sugar Shane.
McClanahan back to work. Hard hit left side. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
1-2.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses.
Down.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And Jake has entered the K-zone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Xander Bogaerts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's a little bit low. Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. First pitch
Down,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hey!
Strike two.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit
One ball,
to
two
what you
strikes.
think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Slider for a strike.
No balls, one strike.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Darvish kicks, delivers. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. That misses the
1-0.
zone, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. Inside,
That's in.
just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to
Tosses to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. Joe hitting seventh in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Here. 2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Tirso Ornelas stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have
No
not
ball,
liked
2 strikes.
either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Standing up, the catcher, number 17,
Here's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one moves his feet. Two down, nobody on. Falling behind 2-1. Just missed. Top of the 3rd, no score. To 3rd, Caminero. Zips it across. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now, Jose Caballero.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. This to 3rd, and it goes
foul.
just foul. One down, base is empty. A little bit low,
That missed,
and it's
that's a
1-1.
1-1. That's a ball.
Slider misses outside.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's too high, ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first offering is not close.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Man at first, 1 away. And a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
That's down.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. That one out to right. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And now it's Brandon Lau. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Palacios, the lead runner at second. DeLuca at first, 2 out of the inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Lau out on the play. Third out, 2 left on. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Arraez. Check swing, called strike. Arraez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Got him swinging.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Outside low, ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And another ball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Then being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Tap foul at the plate. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Jackson Merrill will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. And it's fouled away. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He popped out his first time. And that's in there at the knees. Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that one missing low.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Now Machado up here.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here we go, Rays. Here we go.
McClanahan back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that
1 ball,
skips
2
into
strikes.
dirt. Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. So now 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like
1 and
that,
2,
I imagine
count.
it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Just
That's
off the
inside. That's a
inside
ball.
edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one
Full
not
count.
close. And that's ball 3. Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
And that's
Take your
how they
base.
get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Joe.
So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Out to short. Over to Diaz. And that is that. Padres leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jonathan Aranda.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. 1 away.
He's out.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Richie Palacios, the next to hit, walked his first time. And that drops in for a strike. And that is out of play. One out, bases empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. And takes low for ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Count.
Outside,
Ball
and
four.
that is
Take your
ball
base.
4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
DeLuca in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
Palacios leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Going down. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So a lefty out of the pen, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Lau in the box again, takes a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon up and throwing. Not even close there. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The third baseman,
And now,
15.
Junior Caminero. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Joe has a beat on it. makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Top 6, and now it's Tirso Ornelas. Ornelas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That's in there. 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Palacios on his way over. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Grounded out his first time.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Inside, just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
In the air, left field. Palacios under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ball 1 there. In the dirt, and that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field, down the line, dives and makes the catch.
We take another look at that great catch on this turf field. You really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. And that's in there at the knees. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Reynolds getting loose as well. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays.
Here we go, Rays. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fly ball down the line. Tatis after it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Aranda in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses.
That missed. That's a
and
ball.
1-1. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Out there to center. DeLuca on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.